off on a little photography expedition today. We've got the camera packed up. Just a very light pack today. We've got a little bit of food. Got a mutt. Let's see what happens. So today we are down in the depths of Cornwall. So a very iconic site, Botalic mine. And this is the beauty of owning a camper van. You can just jump in it and go at the drop of a hat. Looking like some fairly dramatic skies and good for photography. And if we so desire, we're going to stay here overnight. Let's see what happens. Standard iconic Botalic mine view. Doesn't work like that. Hang on a minute, I can make this work. Standard iconic Botalic mine view. Why not? When in Cornwall, do what the Cornish do. Bit of a narrow, striding edge-esque spine here. So I'm not sure how much longer that's going to be allowed to be walked on. At this precise moment in time we can. So I will. Pretty steep drops on both sides. Dramatic views of the Cornish coastline either way. Look at that. Really difficult to capture the sense of scale of this place. There's mine workings all across this section of the coast, and the coastline itself is just absolutely epic. Bit of a flat day today. There was some talk of some storms coming in. I was hoping to catch a bit more dramatic sea and sky, but nevertheless I've always wanted to come here, and glad that I finally did. You can just imagine what this place was bustling. Century or so ago, and what it must have looked like. The mine just down below. Sky is trying to brighten up, give me something to photograph. But look at that. Just loads and loads of old workings scattered right across the coast. Come on, Sky, you can do it. Little hognig houses. Not many people know about hognigs, but they hunt in packs. They're very powerful. Fortunately, no hognigs at home today. Inside one of the hognig tunnels. This is the place where the Cornish come to get rid of the tourists. They open this gate and they put a little sign saying tourists this way. And down they go. Now then, do we go this way or that way? Where are we going, Oggy? That way? So this is the Levant compressor house. Dates from 1901 and formerly housed a steam-powered air compressor. Its 20-ton flywheel was 18 feet in diameter. Surviving banded brick top stacks served the engine boilers. I'm saying all this from memory because I memorized it, honest. No, I'm not reading. The massive compressor enabled extra productivity to be gained from the increased use of rock drills for drilling shot holes and providing compressed air for the miners who would work out a mile and a half or 1.6 kilometers out under the sea in temperatures of up to 38 degrees C. Can you imagine that, being out there a mile out under the sea? Oh, scary. So we have arrived in beautiful Penzance. We've had a lovely walk and it started to rain quite badly, so we've decided we're going to wing it and see if someone's going to be good enough to let us eat and drink and be merry in their pub and perhaps let us stay in their car park. So let's see what happens about that. Deepest, darkest Cornwall.
Under the street, though. It's not really that dark. Okay.
So that was nice and easy.
Yeah.
Stopped off at a couple of pubs. How many did we try?
Three different pubs, but they didn't have like a flat car park, and we couldn't stay there basically.
Tried a few pubs. Ended up at the Trewellard. Arms,
is it?
Trewellard Arms.
Yeah, and so nice people, lovely.
Lovely people, really welcoming. And you know, sometimes you just got to ask. And if you don't ask, you don't get. So we're a couple of 100 yards from the coast and Levant mine. So we're still right in the heart of it. Beautiful area. We stopped in a little pub, asked to stay in their car park if we had some of their food and drank some of their beer, which we did. And they said it's absolutely fine. So it's cool. No campsites, no extra fees, lovely food, some very nice beers, local ales.
The best thing to do though is not people just turn up on camp, like, you know, they think they'll go to the pub and they'll just, you know, park, and that's like quite bad. What you got to do is actually ask permission rather than just think it's all right. That's my opinion. God, I look really tired.
Good point. If you don't ask, you don't get. You don't have to do things the stealth way. You don't have to do things the bikey way. Yeah. Just speak to people.
Honest.
Just have a conversation.
Oggy's had a lovely walk today. He's a bit tired.
I think Oggy's tired.
Are you ready for bed, Piglet? Is it raining? You've got to take.
He's had enough.
Yeah.
He's up for a walk.
Taking him out in the rain.
Peace out. Catch you laters. Good morning. This is our little home for tonight. Very fortunate to be allowed to stay in this car park. And up and up and nice and early. Instant porridge. What a great way to start the day. Coffee. Not looking like a great day. Apparently the Trewellard Arms where we stayed last night is owned by the dog that used to be in EastEnders. So he retired and started a little pub down in the depths of Cornwall. Who knew? a little bit of a surprise. And sometimes you've also got the nearly shots. Look at those crazy formations in the clouds. Just wish they were there, right above that, around that area. That would be lovely. So it's a case of have a look at what you could have won. There's a picture of the mine just when it was working, and that's where the copper ore and tin used to emerge from, and it would be dragged up this slope, and then the rocks would be smashed to bits and the copper and the tin extracted. Interesting bit of information here. 44 women and 186 children at work here. It does make you wonder what sort of conditions they were working in.